So there we go.
So hello and welcome to SBC. I've managed to acquire a whole bunch of these boxes. Cool effect, by the way. Yeah, I wanted to put them in a shelf in order to store stuff in them. But turns out they don't fit in the shelf. So what's now? With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 of those freaking boxes. Well, I might just turn them into a shelf themselves. Yeah, upcycling time. Yeah, in order to turn this into a shelf, we cut exactly here where the thing is the thinnest. So we get this part here. Huh? Easy, isn't it? So I'm using a little early jigsaw here and cut along this seam like this. Yeah, baby. And now I cut the rest and I'll show you how it looks when it's finished. Yeah, quite a neat little tool. Batteries don't last terribly long, but you know, you can recharge them. And there we go now, it's finished. Yeah, and the reason I cut it in the bathtub is I cannot just wash away all the dirt and dust and don't have to clean up here. Yeah? That is clever engineering, guys. Yeah? And now the holes have to be drilled, and you can turn this into an open or a closed shelf depending on where you place the holes. You know, if this is the wall, you know, we just can put it like this. And then we have obviously to put the holes here in the side. Here. Or we can turn it into an open shelf. Then we don't have to drill holes at all. We can just hang it from as many of those thingies here as we want. And if you hang it onto something it doesn't have to carry too much weight, you can use zip ties. Yeah, easy, isn't it? And drilling a hole we will, he said, with this strange old tool. You can open this and it contains different bits. Put the rest back in, screw the cap back on. Then we loosen this brass nuts a bit and put this drill bit in here. And now we have a hand drill. And so we just go ahead and drill a hole, you know, just like this. But I do this off camera, that takes a while. So, let's take the drill out again. And there we go, we have a hole. And we can clean this off with the X-Acto knife, you know, just like this. You know, we have stuff like this laying around here. Nice. Now we have to make a second hole, yeah, and obviously you just hang a little hook to this hole or a screw and you screw it onto the wall like this, and then you have the closed shelf where stuff can't fall out. And if those little fuzzy hair annoy you, you can just burn them off or at least melt them flat with a bit of fire. I know, just like this. So, yeah. Nice. Nice and clean. So, this is it now. Now let's put it where it belongs. Yeah. So, there we go. A little DIY shelf. You can mount it on mount it on a wall, or like I did, on a door. That's the door handle. It's the garage door here. Yeah, just held in place by a screw. You can do more than one screw if you want it to be more sturdy. Stuff doesn't fall out of it, even if we are going to shake it, you know. Yeah. And another thing I did here is I used those magnetic knife holders for a kitchen to sort all sorts of tools, so including a knife. Yeah, this is just the door. Normally is the most unused space, but we can hang stuff from it, and this makes it really versatile. Yeah. And with the material I have, I could do more than one of those shelves, you know, like step them down for a while. Do it on the other door as well, and you could even do it on the outside and put some planters in it, if that looks okay enough.